Hey everyone, I am out of breath because I just did some weightlifting, but I'm going to transition into some yoga. So if you want to start on your mat, it's going to be really quick because I worked this morning, but yoga is fundamental and helps with any work day. So I'm going to sit in a seated position with my palms facing up, focusing on my breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, like ocean waves, making the sound on the back of your throat. You're redirecting your mind to your breath work. You're focusing on letting go of what doesn't serve you today, whatever it is, this beautiful Monday morning. Breathing in through the nose, retaining, and releasing. Do that a few more times. Breathe in through the nose, retain, and release. And while you're sitting here soaking in the breath work, you're imagining yourself sitting here feeling lighter, releasing the tension from your back, your neck, your hips, your lower back, anywhere that is storing tension, releasing and setting it free to the wild. Focusing on breathing and letting it go. Imagining your breath is ocean waves, carrying away all of your tension and anything that doesn't serve you out to sea. Letting it go, letting it be, so you can be present for yourself, present for yourself in this moment, right here, right now, focused on breathing. And then slowly open your eyes, and you're going to do a side bend over to the left or the right. It looks like left from your side. And then side bend over to the other side, feeling this stretch in your arm, and then release, leaning back, stretching out your upper shoulders, and just going through these few transitional poses to wake up your body, to wake up your mind, to focus back on your breath work. You got to be very intentional with each move so that you can feel it, feel the engagement in your body. Then you're going to go to all fours. You're going to do some cat and cow poses. Really tucking in that tailbone, tucking the head under, and feeling the stretch in your mid back and your lower back. And then just threading the needle. We're going to lift our right hand toward the sky. We're going to tuck it under, feeling the stretch in our lower back. It's kind of like a twist. Sometimes your back can crack. Lifting our left arm to the sky, tucking it under, feeling this twist in your lower back. And then back to the cat and cows. Then we're going to put our left leg back, our right arm out in front. Feel this stretch. Pull it out to the side. It feels so good. And then release. Then we're going to do the same on the other side, lifting our right leg back, our left arm out to the side, and feeling this union of opposites. And then release and slowly go down. Then we're going to do a bear pose. We're going to lift our knees, hovering a few inches off the ground, feeling this in our domed out shoulders here in this pose. Then revert to a downward dog. Walk your dog out if it's the first time in this pose today. Feel how your calves feel. Calves carry tension and tightness. So I'm sure you can feel that in there, and turn from side to side here in this pose. And then we're going to walk our hands to the back of the mat, half lift, forward fold. We're going to stand tall. We're going to side bend to the right, back to center, side bend to the left. Then we're going to grab our hands behind our back, mini back bend, forward fold, feeling this stretch in our back. Left hand down, right hand toward the sky, feeling this twist in our body. Then we're going to grab our right big toe, pull it out to the side, and just hold it here to feel the stretch. And then right hand down, left hand toward the sky, gaze follows. Then we're going to grab this left big toe, pulling it out to the side here, holding it, and then go to a vinyasa, which is a tricep push-up. And then back to the downward dog. Taking 3 breaths here to reground ourselves, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You realize you are focused back on the current moment. Stretching out your neck. Don't hold the tension in there at all. Just release it. Then from here, I'm going to lift my right leg high to the sky, feeling the stretch between my legs. Then I'm going to step it through. Crescent lunge here. And then from here, going into a pyramid pose, leaning over my right front leg. Feeling this stretch in the back of my right leg. And then reverse half moon, left hand toward the ground, right hand toward the sky. And just feel this twist in your body. And then I'm going to step back so you can see I'm going to cross this left leg over my right, twisting to the inside of my left foot. Then I'm going to grab my left foot, put it out to the side, Padangusthasana B. Holding it here for a moment, feeling the stretch in your left thigh here. And the more your right ankle wobbles, the more you're strengthening that ankle and that foot area, those tiny muscles there. And then you're going to lean forward. You're going to feel the stretch in the top of your left thigh. Just holding it here in dancer pose. And then a standing split where your left leg goes all the way to the sky. Vinyasa or back to the downward dog. Just taking a few breaths here to do those poses on the other side. Left leg high, stepping it through. Crescent lunge, feeling this stretch here. You're stretching out your abs, clasping your hands behind your back for a pyramid pose, leaning over your left front leg, feeling this stretch. Then you're going to put your right hand down, left hand toward the sky. It's going to be a twist in your body. You're going to feel it. It's going to feel amazing. Stretching out your left leg. And I'm going to take a step back so you can see me put my right leg over my left. Hands to heart center. Twist to the inside of your right foot here. Just hold it here for a moment. Feel this twist in your body. Feel it, feel it, feel it. And then you're going to grab your right foot out to the side. Padangusthasana B. You're just holding it here for a moment, strengthening your ankle and your foot and your left side. Feels incredible. Focusing on your breath work. Yoga always brings you back to staying grounded with your breath work. Then you're going to reach behind, grab your right foot, leaning forward, lean, lean, lean. And just hold it here in this dancer pose, feeling the stretch on the top of the right thigh. And then to a standing split. So you're going to lift your right leg up to the sky. Feeling it, holding it here, and then to a vinyasa or a downward dog. And then back to that downward dog. You're going to walk it out here. You're really going to feel warmed up in your body. And your focus is on your breath work, meaning you're setting things free. You're in the present moment. You're focused on what your mind and body are connected to right here, right now. Feeling the stretch in your neck when you come down. And then I'm going to switch to an inversion. So you're going to go to a Malasana Yogi squat here and just focus on stretching out your inner thighs, moving back and forth. This pose is so great if you sit at a desk all day. If you have a lot of tension in your hips, lower back, anywhere in here, it's good to get into this pose. Great blood flow movement. And so from here, you're going to put your hands firmly on the ground. And you can also feel another stretch if you lean forward in this pose as well. So you're going to go head down. And then you can always do a tripod, or you can lift your legs overhead. Now, I'm doing it on a deck, so it feels a little different. You can do one leg at a time and feel the stretch on either side. But only do what your body is calling, and each day your body will be calling something different. It's not going to be the same every day. And I'm going to go into a child's pose here. You're going to bend your knees, lean over, stretch out the shoulders, feeling the release in the upper back. Again, focusing on your breath work, releasing out your mouth. What doesn't serve you, don't hold on to it because it's not going to serve you anything. serve any purpose to you today, now, not ever. So release those feelings of negativity, those pessimistic thoughts. Release the anxiety, the tension, anything that's stored that isn't serving you any good. Now we're going to lift our right leg high to the sky. We're going to step it through. We're going to pivot and plant our left foot. We're going to reach our right arm overhead, feeling the stretch in our left side body. Then we're going to do a triangle pose. Left hand toward the sky, right hand to the ground, feeling this stretch in our left side. And then we're going to twist to do a reverse triangle pose. Right hand toward the sky, left hand to the ground. If you have to bend that knee, shorten your stance. Pull that left leg in. Feeling the stretch here. Then to a runner's lunge. So you're going to get down on your knees. You're going to bend this right leg if you can. If not, just stay up this way and do a dragonfly twist or some modification. And then we're going to go back to downward dog. You can do a vinyasa if you want. Taking 3 breaths here to reground ourselves. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Then lifting our left leg high. Stepping this left leg through. Pivot and plant your right. You're going to lift your left arm overhead, feeling the stretch in our side body. Then point that left toe for the triangle pose. Putting your right hand toward the sky, feeling this twist in your back. Then reverse triangle pose. Right hand toward the ground, left hand toward the sky, feeling the stretch and twist in your lower back. Remember to set free what doesn't serve you. In these poses, it teaches you to be present for your mind and body, present for yourself, present to let go, and be here. Be where you need to be, because you're exactly where you need to be. Don't overanalyze it. So you're doing this runner's lunge here. This is a great stretch for your inner hip, your inner thigh area. And if you come really low, you're going to get more out of it. Obviously, only go as far as your body tells you to. Or you can do the dragonfly twist. And then back to the vinyasa, to the downward dog. Focusing back on your breath work, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm going to do some crazy airplanes with some 5-pound weights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step with my right foot, and then these 5-pound weights add so much more challenging things to it. So basically you're going to tuck in the arm when you tuck in the weights for 10, 4, 5. You can use any pound weight, or you can even do this without the weight. It's the fun thing about yoga. You can get creative. I already did a lot of leg presses lately, so my thighs and legs are feeling it right now. But this is also great for your upper body and your shoulders. 9 and 10. Then I'm going to switch, put my right leg behind, and then come in for 10. So what you're doing is you're also toning your biceps while you come out and in for this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can add weights to any workout that's yoga. It makes it more challenging, more exciting, more exhilarating, and a better workout. Strength training is always essential. I'm going to go back to the downward dog. And from here, I'm going to go to a plank pose. Don't dip your body. Make sure your shoulders are domed out. Focusing on your breath work. And then I'm going to go to a side plank. So my right arm's toward the sky, my left hand is firmly planted, and I'm holding this pose here. If you want to add a weight, you can add your weight, tuck it for 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's a twist. You're strengthening your core. Now you're going to do the same on the other side. Left hand toward the sky, and you're going to tuck it under for 5, 2, 3, 4, and control is everything. Make sure you're keeping your form and everything in this pose, and then release, and then vinyasa. Back to a child's pose. Child's pose allows you to release everything, come back to the present, kissing your forehead to the ground, regaining control of your breath work. And as you can see, you're back to the present moment. That's what's so intentional about yoga, is it causes you to be present. So I'm going to start out with some yin poses. I'm going to go to a deer pose. My right leg is in, my left leg is staggered behind. And I'm going to lean over this pose wherever it feels good in my body. If you lean over in the right spot, it's going to feel really great, like it's going to stretch out your hip area. So you just got to play around where it feels good. It feels different in different areas. So just be mindful of that. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Being present for yourself is definitely something that allows you to view things differently. Presence is what allows us to be able to experience the emotion in real time. And being present for yourself allows you to feel the things in real time. When you suppress the feeling or you disassociate with it, you're only holding it in, and it turns into tension in your body, and you are negating everything. And as a result, you're not able to release stored pressure and tension, and over time, believe me, you will feel it. So set yourself free. Let yourself know that the present moment is where you need to be, and holding on to tension only limits you from being present for yourself as well. So keep mind of that. It took me years to understand that movement releases tension, and even though I suffered, or sometimes I do suffer from PTSD, and I've had it for a long time, sometimes the best way to reframe my mind and get back to the present moment is through movement, because you don't really know that suppressed feelings and emotions are stored in your bodies, your muscles, everything. You're going to release from this pose. You're going to stretch out your legs. You're going to do this pose on the other side, so you're going to tuck in your left leg. For the deer pose on the left side, each side feels different, so be patient with yourself. So again, holding on to this tension does us no good. And sometimes we don't even realize that we have this tension or this issue within us. So we have to be more present to understand that the more we eliminate things and set them free, the more present we can be for ourselves, for our family, for our kids, for whoever. And it's really sad that sometimes there's people walking around that the reflection of themselves is because they hold on to this tension, and as a result are not met with, do not treat others with the same kindness. But do not judge those people. Just accept that we are all going through our own struggles, and we all face issues. But the true meaning of life and the true purpose is to live freely and accept that you have a purpose, and we are all connected. We're all part of humanity, and setting things free that don't serve you really makes an impact on how you feel and how you treat others. And yoga is so essential and purposeful for that. I think when you look at how movement affects tension and movement affects your mind, it's all interconnected. So release from that pose, stretch out your legs, lean back, do a reverse plank, just feeling the reversal of blood flow. And then I'm going to do a half pigeon quickly on each side. So downward dog, lift your right leg high, stretching out the right leg in front, leaning over it. Feeling the stretch here, it's not going to be even. Slowly releasing from your body, and then reverse and do the half pigeon on the other side. This is a great hip stretch. Each side will feel different and look different, so don't assume. So it'll look like this for me. It's not going to be even across. And then on the other side, I'm lifting my left leg high for pigeon on this side. You kind of have to adjust to be in the right position sometimes. Don't crunch your knee if it feels like it's going to hurt either. So lean over it. Just really being in this pose helps with the hips, the tension, the tightness, the soreness. So be self-aware of how your body feels. Self-awareness is so incredible as well when it comes to yoga. Being self-aware and knowing when to stop, when to set boundaries, when to know how you feel a certain way, meaning something. So as we release from this half pigeon, I'm going to go to a seated pose and slowly come out of my yin poses to a meditative state, to the shavasana. So I'm going to close my eyes, focusing back on my breath work, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release what doesn't serve you, what isn't needed, what isn't necessary, what we don't need right here, right now, because being present is all that matters in this world. Being present for ourselves, being present for our families, our friends, our partner, whatever it is, be present. Present is the gift of right now. And there is no greater time than right now. Wandering into the abyss in the future is wondering what if, and that brings us anxiety. So really focus on right here, right now. Wondering and overanalyzing the past is no good because it doesn't serve us purpose in the present. The present is what matters. What happened in the past is not relevant to today. What happened in the past is not what the present serves us here, right now. So be present for yourself and know that presence is where it all happens. Hold your breath at the top, retain, 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 and release. Thank you for joining my yoga session this morning. I know it was quick, but I hope to see you in the future. Namaste.